Good morning, or good evening, or whenever you see this message. I have both phones on. I am going to record this message and I am shooting it live. I have been waking up out of my sleep, is what I will say, to deliver this message on today. This message is for the survivors of narcissists, okay? If you've ever been with a narcissist, it doesn't matter whether this was a parent, whether this was a relationship, no matter what this message is coming in. The words that I had was for you. I got to settle my energy because it even triggered me with my own narcissist. Thank you so much, Nina. Surviving a narcissist is really, it's a task. It's a task that many people have not really experienced. It's something that many people will not understand. I got the message from Spirit to tell you that you're not crazy. You're not crazy. You went through everything that you went through. You literally survived. The message, they don't want this message to come out, so that means I got to make sure that I stay focused on this one here. Okay, I'm going to, whatever it is, I'm going to let it come out. I have prayed. As you can tell, even in my voice, there is a tremor even in my voice this morning, just simply because this is a topic that generally I normally stay away from, because if you've ever been with a narcissist, the last thing you want to do is talk about the narcissist. And that's what I want to talk about on today before I go into the full reading, guys. I want to let you know that you have cleared your narcissist, okay? If you have not fully cleared it in your mind, I need you to know that energetically you have cleared this narcissist. You have, I'm hearing even now that you have beat this narcissist. This narcissist is really in a 9 of swords. This narcissist is really more worried about you. And the truth is, that's what it's always been. The narcissist has always been more concerned about you. As long as the narcissist could play the mental games, the mind games, to cause you to mistrust yourself, to not really be in your own energy, because the narcissist survives off of the fear that it places on you. The narcissist feeds off of the stories that they tell about you, and the responses that people get, because they're painting almost like a Picasso of you. They're painting a brand new picture of you. They're painting an image of you that no one can really, I'm gonna be honest. The way it's showing to me now is the people that believe the narcissist, I'm going to just have to say it. The people that believed your narcissist always wanted something on you. Okay. I'm not going to say they thrived or they craved as well. They are definitely giving vampire energy, like just, vampire energy in real life, is that these people did not want you to make it as well. And so when the narcissist appeared in your life with all of the charismatic ways and things, you got to understand that the part that you took in the narcissistic relationship was bringing the narcissist in and doing as a narcissist says, in a sense, right? It is very giving spell is what I'm hearing. But what they wanted you to do was to help paint this beautiful image, this beautiful picture of who they were. And by the time that you painted this beautiful image, this Picasso of them, then the mask of the narcissist began to fall away. I even saw this morning, because I was writing, and it said, when you're dealing with the narcissist, it's best to keep moving forward. When you leave the narcissist, keep going forward. There is no reason to look back in the rearview mirror. There is no reason to check to see if they're looking. They're looking, okay? And if you're wondering if they're going to find another victim, understand that for some narcissists, you are the best victim. It's like a mosquito. You have the best blood. Like if you're sitting out and you're sitting around outside or something, and the mosquitoes just keep biting you and they won't go bite anybody else. That's the way this narcissist feels about you. I hope this is making sense to you guys. But You basically have to disengage with the narcissist. You have to put distance between you and the narcissist, and you basically have to distrust the narcissist. They're going to come back, they're going to feed you, they're going to charm you, they're going to want to woo you. They already have this illusion painted of you that you are the crazy individual, that you are the individual that is insane. But I need you to understand the message that Spirit gave me on this morning is that had not you met your narcissist, in reality, would you really have done the task? Would you have really stood in your power ever to do the things that Spirit has called you to do? And I know for some of you guys, those of you that says yes, you haven't really met a narcissist. You just think you know what the word mean. You really, if you understand what I'm saying, that this narcissist catapulted you, it forced you to be this person that you've always needed to be, that you knew that you could be, but it pushed you. It was like your catalyst. It's almost like you needed this narcissist as much as they needed you in order to do the charge that it is. Because what Spirit is asking for you to do, this isn't an easy task. This isn't something that everybody wakes up and says, oh, I'll do it. Like, it's one of those assignments like Jesus. Like, I really think Jesus signed up and not knew all the details, right? God was just like, hey, I need somebody to go to earth, right? And Jesus was like, I'll go, not really knowing, but since he had volunteered, God was like, okay, Jesus, you're going to be the one to go. But since you were so eager, right? Because we are the eager collective. We are the collective that's eager to do the assignments. We're eager to help people. You are still a helper, right? You may be guarded and all of that, but you have to understand that you were like a little Jesus, okay? You volunteered and didn't really know what the assignment was, is what I'm going to say, okay? You didn't know that you were going to have to be the sacrificial lamb. You didn't know that you was going to have to go through such injustice. You didn't know that you were going to be hunted down. You didn't know you were going to have a story that many people would not believe, right? You didn't know the things when you signed up fully for this task, right? Like, we're going to call it either like in the contract that you signed, you lost your memory whenever you got to earth, whenever you came through the portal of your mother's womb, you forgot what you signed up for, but you signed up for a task that is very, very heavy. It is a calling on your life that is so, I'm hearing the word astronomical, right? This assignment is not something that people are going to be applying for. This, what you went through, nobody is signing up really to even want to play your role in a movie, okay? It's almost like it's one of those things that I'm seeing right now, like the Joker, the guy that played the Joker that took on that role, and then, you know, the ending story of him. It's one of those roles that it's not going to be a lot of people that when it comes time for your story or your movie or your play to be premiered, that's going to want to embody the energy that it took to be the narcissist in your life. Because to be that narcissist, to play that role, will transform that individual's life, right? And I'm also hearing from many of you, your story needs to be written out in necessarily like a book form, in a word form, in a poetic form, in a song form, because what you have experienced is something that is, I'm hearing the word astronomical again. This is massive. It is massive, not just for you. This is massive for mankind. This is not something that everybody's just going to want to run up on. And so I needed to let you know before I go into the read these messages. But definitely, if you are still involved with your narcissist, the message was that you need distance. You need to disengage and distrust the narcissist, okay? These are the simple, it's just DDD, okay? I don't know why it came like that. I'm not questioning Spirit, but understand that in order to get past this, you must disengage. You cannot trust this individual. You cannot entertain this individual because it's feeding them. It's feeding them. You are, like I'm hearing now, you are their, not entertain this individual because it's feeding them. It's feeding them. You are, like I'm hearing now, you are their food. Yeah, y'all, when I tell y'all the energy here is crazy, my phone has dropped. My phone has dropped, like, that's the second time it's dropped, y'all. And so that tells me that the energy is not, this message is not supposed to be delivered. They don't want it out. So that just means that your girl is going to stay focused. It explains why I am still trembling. It explains why my voice is still shaky. But I want y'all to know, I'm like Bone Crusher. That's my theme song. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared, y'all. I ain't never scared. I spoke with one of I'm going to call him my friend in real life at this point, y'all. But one of our channel members on yesterday, y'all. And it is, I went to New Orleans. I was in New Orleans on last week. I just got back this past Friday. And I'm going to go with what they said. The spirits came back with me. I feel very alert. I feel like this message has to be delivered. Yeah, y'all, the Two of Cups, some type of partnership. So there is, this narcissist wants to still mix and mingle. I want you guys to see here. Do you see this? And I'm hearing that song, I Put a Spell on You, right? This here is the energy of just a multitude of things that is being put into this bowl, that is being mixed, y'all. And this here deck usually gives me the really greatest vibes, y'all. But it ain't giving it to me. The color yellow, some type of yellow lighting could be significant as well. A U-Haul, which is telling me to move forward here. Toxic energy is here. A black car. Someone could like Coca-Cola. Yeah, U-Haul. This U-Haul is giving me like it's a moving, okay? Not necessarily that you are physically moving. Some of you guys may be physically moving, but there is a move that is taking place. The shift, we already know, y'all, the shift is here. The shift is here. Some choices have been made. I'm not getting that these are your choices. I'm getting that your spirit team has made some choices, I'm hearing some final decisions. Yeah, a black card. The devil is here, y'all. When I say I can't make this up, like I woke up out of my sleep, y'all, and I woke up and I felt amazing. But then all of a sudden, I saw a post and it was about a narcissist and had like 5 or 6 things, and it just awakened me. And then all of a sudden, I haven't been able to write, y'all. I have not, a black car. I have not been able to really write. But after I spoke to one, and like I said, I'm going to consider this person my friend, but a channel member last night, it's like the portal open. So if you feel like you're going through some blockages, guys, if you feel like something is closed off, do know that it's about to open up, y'all. Like I'm hearing this is like Pandora's box. Like this is the big show, okay? If you know I'm talking about, like WWE, this is Raw, okay? This is Raw and uncut. I do see shush here. So there is a moment that I'm hearing that we need to be silent. This has come out like in every reading I've done, is to be quiet, y'all. Yes, y'all, the tides are coming in. Your ships are coming in. I'm seeing here surf's up, dude, okay? It's going to be some people that's about to drown. This is giving me like Noah. Like there are some things that you have said. There are some things that you have, I heard the word projected, but there's things that they have projected onto you. But there are some manifestations that are not the most kindest manifestations, is what I'm hearing here. There are some things that you have said that are going to take place. There are some visions. There are some, your clairs have been clearing, okay? And this may have even been, I'm hearing like a year ago that you could have received a message from spirit. I'm getting now that message that you heard that was almost, I heard the word devastating. My whole body is like shaking. It's trembling in a sense, y'all. But whatever it was that was almost like someone, is going under, okay? I was watching, New Orleans could be very significant. My daughter and I was watching a video last night about Katrina, right? 2005 could be significant. You could have met this person in 2005. Hell, this day and age, they could have been born in 2020. You know what I mean? They could have been born in 2005, right? You could have a child that was born in 2025. You could have got married, whatever it is. But 2005, Katrina, but a flood, y'all. Again, I just said something about Noah, y'all. And I seen yesterday that a flood, like, it's like be on flood watch, but a flood is coming in. I want you to know that you are prepared for this. You are very, a good omen is sitting right here. You are prepared. You are the good omen. You are Noah in this story. You are going to absolutely make it out of this. You are absolutely going to make it out. Things that you said, like how Noah was working on that ark and people thought that Noah was crazy. You're about to, I'm telling you, their lies are about to be your proof of your truth, is what I heard this morning. Their lies are about to prove how truthful you are. There are going to be some people that are going to be mightily, I'm telling you, like super, super afraid of you, because you are about to be elevated. You're about to be risen. You're about to grow higher. I don't know what this looks like in each of our stories, y'all. I don't know what it is, but you're ascending. And I'm telling you that you're ascending in a way that people are going to see it. People are going to see it. This is going to be in black and white. I'm literally seeing a cat here, and cats are omens of good luck, okay? Cats are like, they're like watching over you. I don't own a cat. A cat is just literally walking in the yard, y'all. I am telling you that your team has done the due. Everything that you have said, I'm hearing, is going to come true. Everything that you have said, and in the things that you have said, and for some of you guys, I'm not going to say some, many of you guys, it's dark. You've seen some dark things. Your spiritual gifts have allowed you to see some things that like in real life, in real time, you're like, I don't know how this is happening, but you don't made it to 2025. We don't see a lot of stuff to happen. It's taking place. It may not look like what you're saying. I'm here that it's going to be even more devastating, because when I saw the Surf's Up dude, right, I didn't see Michelle when I wrote this, because Surf's Up dude, right, was giving me Michelle from Full House, okay, right? This is giving me like the tides are super, super high. Everybody is not surfing. You are a spiritual surfer. Whether you can swim or not, you have learned to manage to spiritually surf, okay? You are on top of this wave. You are riding this wave. You are riding this energy. As a matter of fact, I'm hearing that you are bringing this in. You are the storm. You are the storm. It's like I said about Katrina. You are the storm. You are the flood. You are bringing this in like Noah was building the ark. You are leading this. You are leading this in. And like I said, it's going to be a devastation. There's going to be, I'm hearing, like in Katrina, there's going to be some lives lost. And when I mean just lost, not just in death, it's going to be some people that are going to be lost in the sauce about who you are. Who you are. The world is about to know who you are. Not just who you are, but whose you are, what team you play for. The ancestors that love you, that have been protecting you, people are about to see. They're about to see that you were not a liar. You were not a liar. Nothing that you said. Lies don't roll off of your tongue, is what I'm saying to you. Like when spirit embodies you, you allow for the spirit, because the meeting is what I saw of you and this narcissist. It was an opportunity, not just for you. This was an opportunity for both of you. And so what I'm seeing here is that your narcissist, if you ever felt like your narcissist was your soulmate, they were. They were your soulmate. When you and this person were together, there were things, I'm sorry, y'all, but there were things, it's a lot of emotions. There were things that you and this narcissist did. And there were times where things were amazing. I mean, they were beautiful. Like there were things in which you thrived. The whole entire relationship wasn't bad. This whole entire relationship wasn't bad. It was just that this person had like this, I'm seeing like these black eyes, y'all. Your narcissist, I don't care if they had like light blue eyes. Their eyes went dark, dark fucking blue, y'all. This person went dark, y'all. They went to a very dark place. And you could see this person. You could always see this person, but there was something about the way this person would speak or something that they would do. I'm even here for some of you guys. It's a way that I don't know. It's not a sexual connection, y'all. It's not a sexual connection. So for some of you guys, you didn't have to sleep with this person, okay? You didn't have to lay down with this person, but this person was in your energy. This person was in your presence. That's what I'm saying. For some of you guys, this could be a parent. For some of you guys, this could have been a child. For some of you guys, this is going to be a lover. This is going to be an ex. This is going to be a children's father. But it's different for each of us, guys. But it's something about this relationship that this person had they had the same opportunity that you had. They had the same opportunity to choose the light. They had the opportunity, but it's almost given like a yin and a yang. And like you guys, literally, there was something that happened that split, right? I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie or that movie Split, but it was like it was a split, guys. And this person chose the dark, right? Like you were in darkness. I'm going to be honest with you. You were cloaked in this darkness. You had like this, I'm seeing like a dark cloud or like a dark covering or like a dark cloak that was over you. Something that happened to you possibly in your childhood, right? And this person appeared in your life as if they were going to be the light. And to other people, they appeared to be the light person. They appeared to be the non-depressed person. They appeared to be the like, I heard radioactive. Okay, I don't know who that's for, but they appeared the opposite of who you guys really were. You appeared as opposites. Like it's also given like, what do they call that? Those twin flames. So for some of you guys, this was your twin flame that you had to learn some lessons from. But this person was definitely a soul connection. And you both had an opportunity. You had an opportunity to go into the light. Like, not like go into the light, Caroline, but they ass went into the light, Caroline. Like that type of thing, okay? Like they wasn't going into the light. And some people think about the light as being like this loving thing, y'all. I had a near-death experience experience. There is no fucking light, y'all. It's not a light that you see. You don't want to go into the light. Like, go into the light, Caroline, and Caroline didn't want to go into the light. You don't want to go into the light. A near-death experience is very warming. It's very welcoming. You feel this abundance of love that earth has never presented to you. You feel welcome. You see a place. You know, for me, I saw a field. You do see a tree like on Black Panther, okay? I'm going to be honest with you, like the Lion King, okay? Those things may be significant for some of you guys to know that this is your message. But I'm telling you that narcissist had an opportunity. Because the love, the healing, whatever it is that you embody, whatever your gifts are, right? This person, instead of you activating them, right? Because you're an activator. Whoever you are, you're an activator. You activate people. You're a walking trigger. Like, you can speak to people. You can walk into a room. It doesn't matter what time you enter the room. You are always noticed. There is nowhere you can go in this world that you can hide. That's why I'm saying that Jesus, that Yeshua energy, that Krishna, like the Christ-like consciousness, it resonates with you very well. Like, I'm even hearing for Buddha for some of you guys, okay? Like, but it's really this energy of you and this person was supposed to come together to do something great. But instead of this person elevating, ascending with you, this person literally turned, like completely turned, right? And many people for a long time could not see this person. I want you guys to know that people are seeing this person. People are seeing this person. People are seeing this person because you have consistently been on your journey. You have consistently been doing your work, beloved. This person can no longer say that you are the villain, that you are who they say you are. You're not the crazy one, guys. You never were. And because of their lies are being torn down by your consistency. The fact that if you were so crazy, then how did you go and build this business? If you were so crazy, how did you go and write this book? If you were such a schizophrenic individual, how did you go and do this? If you were so bipolar, okay? And for some of you guys, you may have thought, like, I got to have a mental illness, right? And for some of you guys, like, I'm even hearing to tell the part about you don't know what it is, but you cannot be around this person because it's something about their energy that almost cloaks you, that sucks you in, that brings you in. You don't know what it is. Like I said, this is not a sexual energy. This is not like what do they call it? Like, y'all know that one, it's like a dark whatever that comes and get on you at night, but they do carry that energy, y'all. They do carry it. This person could be I'm hearing a homongle, okay? Succubus, thank you. This person could be, but you were never really attracted to this person like that. You were with this person, you don't even know why, but you can really understand when somebody say, I put a spell on you. This person could have like literally been like you were their better half, but you knew behind closed doors. This person treated you like this dark wellness, and you don't know why, because you kept engaging with this person. You would disengage and re-engage, disengage and re-engage, disengage and re-engage, disengage and re-engage, and you're wondering, why haven't they found another victim? Why haven't they found another victim? Why do they keep coming back? If this was a relationship, this person could be in a relationship with somebody and you could absolutely be by yourself, because at this point you kind of like Drake, you got trust issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got real trust issues. This person has went to other people. This person, if they've spoken to you, they've even told you certain things that the people that they're dating remind them of you. It's sick. It's dark. It's twisted. They'll tell you that their new girlfriend or their new boyfriend reminds you of them. They'll also tell you things like they want you to meet them, right? They want you to meet the person, right? And for most people hearing this, they would say, oh, it's some type of jealousy thing, right? Or some people would say, oh, that's a compliment to you. You absolutely know this is not a compliment. This person even could have taken pictures, right? They could have taken pictures and put them on social media, right? In the same way that you and this person lived. This person is going to meet other people and they're wanting to make these people be you. They are trying to recreate you in different scenarios, like over and over and over. This person is beyond obsessed with you. This person is, it's not a humanly word for what this person is for you. This person wants your energy, whatever it is. And this person I'm hearing now, this person has been following you for a multitude of lifetimes. The reason why it was so strong, you can feel in this lifetime, is because you've skipped over. You have been able to I heard duck and hide from this person in other lifetimes. You've been able to get away from this person. But what, it's like how something goes away and it comes back and it's stronger and stronger. This person came back so strong. This entity, I'm hearing to call it now, this entity has been coming for you for a very long time. Okay. A very, 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 like, I'm telling you guys, like, I'm talking like 10,000. Okay. I'm hearing 10,000 years, guys. This person has been just chasing you, has been craving you. It's like you are their meal of preference, right? This person wants to devour you, not in a good way, y'all. This is not a good devouring, okay? But this person, for some of you guys in this lifetime, you could have felt like this person wanted to be you. This person wanted your life. If they could take you out of your meat suit and jump in it, they would. It's something about it, but you have been protected. Even though you've went through a lot, you have been so protected in all of this. When you look back at the situation, there are times where in real life, some of you guys wanted to unalive yourself. They brought this energy around you that made it you, like for some of you guys, you didn't know why. You didn't know why you wanted to unalive yourself. You never wanted to go against them. In the relationship with this person, you've always protected them. You've always protected them. And I'm hearing that's the reason why this person has not hit their downfall, is because you have completely protected this person. This person has done nothing but compete with you. This person has been nothing. Like that's what I'm saying. They want to be you. Like, but in reality, they cannot compete with, they cannot compare. They don't have your gifts. They don't. But as long as they were around you, they could harness, they could feed off of your gifts and make the illusion, right? They could make the illusion that they were the gifted person. They could make the illusion that they were the talented person. Because when you got with this person, you were a very lively person. You were very lively, very spunky, very energetic, but you got with this person and something about, if you're still here, I'm hearing it too. I'm hearing 3. It was something about this person. You could have gotten a major headache one day. You could have picked up like these migraines. You could have felt like you had an autoimmune disease. You could have felt like you had when you went to the doctors, they would say you have generalized depression. They could never, even the psychologists could not pinpoint what it was that you had. The doctors could not pinpoint exactly what you had. You could have even been diagnosed with like fibromyalgia, right? Like where your muscles in your body is having different things going on. And then the further you got away from this person, it's mighty funny. You don't have no fibromyalgia. You don't have no bipolar depression. You don't have no generalized anxiety. The further you got away from this person, the bigger the gap. I'm seeing here the 201, the distance. You needed distance between you and this person. I don't know what it is. If this person touched you, whatever it was, if they massaged you, if they fed you, it was something this person did. And even if this person, I'm going to be honest with you, 111 is on the clock. This person could have been of the same faith as you. This person could have been of the same faith as you, but they absolutely did not operate in the same faith in which you operated in. They did not serve the same God, the same spirit, the same higher power that you serve. This person absolutely was sent to you. They were sent for you. This person had to come. I need you to understand, in an earthly realm, you got to understand this person had to come. They had to come. You had to finally had your meeting. And this here, in this lifetime, in this realm, this is the final show. This is the final showdown. This is the final. This person here, when you get rid of this person, in essence, which I'm hearing, you've already gotten rid of this person, right? It doesn't feel like it because their energy is still lingering on you. You still feel their energy. Like right now, some of you guys you haven't dreamed about this person. You haven't thought about this person. But all of a sudden here lately, it's like they own that ass. It's like no matter where you go, you see them, you can hear them in a sense. Some of you guys are seeing their faces and you forgot what they looked like. Like you went through a season where you didn't even know what this person looked like, okay? Like you prayed so hard. You whatever it is that you did some type of rituals to erase this person from your memory. But here they are back. They're appearing in your dreams, your day visions. You're hearing songs being played. You can go into Walgreens. Right? And you're hearing a song that you and this person played. For some of you guys, you're hearing your wedding song. You know what I mean? Like, it's like this person is like really, they're energetically stalking you because this person cannot catch you if they could. They may have even tried to sue you. They may even have tried to get custody of your children. This person is literally at their last straw, but I want y'all to know this person is in the 9 of Swords. This person is in their head. The reason why you're getting those energetic things is because this person is doing nothing but thinking about you. Their relationship that they're in, it's about to crash. It is about to crash. I don't know why I even got that message, but I got it the other day. And I know in your mind, you're like, no, I need them to stay in this relationship, because if they stay, maybe they'll fall in love, and maybe thank you so much for the hearts. Maybe they'll fall in love, and maybe they'll want to be with this person. But I'm telling you right now, the person that they're with, they want them to be you. They want them to be you. This person, when I'm going to say this, I need you guys to understand, even so, if you've had dreams, sexual dreams, this person is sleeping with someone else, and they're literally in their mind, they're wanting to sleep with you. This person is performing sex magic on you. For many of you guys, this person is performing. And I'm hearing, even if this is a parent-child relationship, okay, this child or this parent is very delusional. I need y'all to understand that this person wants control of you. This person wants to be your puppet master. This person wants you to be Pinocchio. They don't want you to be talking about you want to be a real person. They don't want you talking about you want to be an individual, y'all. This person is very, 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 sick is a nice word. Sick is a very, 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 thank you so much. Sick is a very nice word. This person is ill, y'all. This person is definitely mentally ill. For some of you guys, this person is going to, I'm hearing it again. This person is trying to, or has tried to set you up. This person is going to, or is going to try to, in the very end, they're going to try to set you up, okay? I need you to know they're going to try to set you up. I need you to know that you're not going to tank. You're not going to tank. Spirit has told this person to leave you alone. Spirit has given this person instructions to back down. This person's family is not listening to them anymore. This person's loved ones, they're not listening. Their friends, they're not listening. But this person is literally in the goddamn grocery store telling people, strangers, about who you are. Do you hear me? This person is telling the most randomest people. I'm even here for some of you guys. They're inside of social media groups, and they are literally just finding a place to talk about you. This is a narcissist that will go to a therapist and will put on a really good presentation, y'all. This is a person that fools a lot of people, y'all. A lot of people can't see them the way that you see them. A lot of people can't. But because they have been so persistently on you, they have been persistently stalking you, right? Like persistently on you is why it's beginning to shift. The shift is here. The shift is taking place. And this person is being exposed. They're literally going to expose themselves. I'm hearing they're literally going to expose themselves. The reason, how they're exposing themselves is because of their obsession with you, that they won't stop. Because other people are going, when they talk about you, they're really making people, okay, I heard they building your fan base, okay? This person is building your fan base. If you have a social media platform, this person is sending people because they're talking about you so much, right? They're talking about you. And if you're wondering why you're getting an influx of new followers, if you're wondering who these people are, these are people that this person has talked about. And these people are going to talk to other people about you. That's how, it's like by word of mouth. You are getting out by word of mouth. That's what they're doing. That you are getting out by word of mouth is what's going on here. This person, oh God, y'all, this person I'm hearing is almost like your fucking publicist, okay? This person here is like walking advertisement for who you are, because no matter what they say about you, baby, when people come to see you, when people come to look at you, there's a question. And the question is not about you. Some of the people there that are sending towards you guys, they're going to want to work with you. Whatever services that you offer, this people is out here getting you contracts, guys, is what I'm hearing. This person is sending you customers, whatever it is. They're sending you the attention. They're sending you the attraction. This person is making you like a premiere. I'm telling you, you are a movie. People are watching you. People are viewing you. People are coming to you. People are yearning for you. You have a platform. If you have not stepped on it, I need you to get on your platforms. If you have not done your lives, if you have not shared your story, share your story. Because silence is compliance. I need you to understand that silence is compliance. They want you to be afraid. Don't tell the story about what the narcissist did. Tell the story about how you overcame the narcissist. Tell about the great things that you've done since you've been past the narcissist. That's the story that needs to be told. It's enough people out here telling, oh, the narcissist, they do this. The narcissists do that. People need to see what the survivors of a narcissist look like, what real survivors look like. People need to understand, people, why you're brief, why you move like a nomad, why you're very short, and why you don't have a lot of conversation, why you don't have a lot of friends, why you are guarded, why you stay to yourself, why you're so protected. You are a teacher is what I'm hearing. You got to tell your story. You are the newest of the New Testament. You got to lay out the foundation. I don't care how you do it, whether you do it in song, whether you do it in video, whether you do it in audio, and you put a picture up, but you must tell your story, because if not, baby, it's looking like that, where the narcissist is wanting the glory, but they're not going to get the glory. You have to tell your story in some form of fashion. I don't care how it is, but you're not telling the story of the nightmare. That's not the story that Spirit wants you to tell. That is absolutely not the story. Spirit wants you to tell the story of the things that you've done. 144 wants to explain why you are chosen, why you've done the things in which you have done, and how you've done the things. And for many of you guys, you haven't taken the time to realize that you've been escaped the narcissist. Even if they send you back to court, they can't touch you. They can't touch you. For some of you, your narcissist will take you to court and will not hire an attorney. They are their own attorney. They are their own attorney, because this is their way to talk to you. I'm hearing, when you hire your attorney this time, absolutely do not get on the witness stand. Do not get on the witness stand. Not because you're going to do something to yourself, but don't give them the privilege. When you say, I don't have shit to say to you, I don't have shit to say to you. You say nothing. You say nothing to the narcissist. You completely disengage. You already know what their plan is. And so by you moving forward, by you continuing your journey, by you continuing your story, by you continuing to have the glory here, this here is what's going to literally demise of them. The more that you do, the more they're like, I'm melting. Like, seriously, guys, I know that's a little dramatic, but you know your narcissist is dramatic. You know they are dramatic. You know that you exactly remove their power by standing in your power. You get up every day. You stand in your power. You stand in your truth. You do not look back. You go forward. You do whatever it takes to not look back. Because I'm telling you, every time you look back, you're turning around and you're looking a little bit like Lot's wife. That's what keeps you stuck. The fact that you look back, the fact that you talk about your narcissist, the fact you talk about the things that the narcissist did. I'm hearing that message again. I need you to break up with that version of you. I need you to cut the card of that version of you that was with the narcissist. We've cut the cards with the narcissist. Cut the cards with the man or the woman that was with the narcissist. Cut that card. Cut that card. That's the card that needs to be cut. You have to do a separation with yourself. There is a breakup with yourself. I don't know the word you want to call it, but there's an elevation, there's an ascension, and that version of you cannot go. That version of you cannot go. If you want to walk into your highest destiny, if you want to walk into your highest calling, if you want to walk into who it is that Spirit has called you to be, you got to do, and you cannot wait. You cannot wait. That's giving me, I need you to do this within the next 24 to 72 hours. I need you to break up with yourself. And for many of you guys, you're already getting emotional because a version of you, there's a piece of you that love that version, because that is what you feel like was the lover. Like, I was so loving, I was so caring, but I need you to understand that the higher version of you is calling. Either you do it or Spirit's going to do it, but it's going to be done. I need you to understand that the reason why I'm saying that you need to do it is because the way Spirit may do it, there may be some things that you thought you was going to be able to bring along that Spirit is going to have to leave behind. So I'm just highly recommending, okay, you do as you please. You do as you please. This is free will. Do as you please. But it's better for you to do it because you know better. When you know better, you do better. You are in charge. You've asked for all of these things. You've asked for all this power. You've asked for all this control of your own life. You've asked. You've prayed. The moment is here. The time is here. The shifting, it's shifted, baby. It's time for you to walk like a boss. I'm hearing Rick Ross. I don't know who like Rick Ross, but I'm telling you, even if you're a woman, I'm telling you, you got to take that shirt off. You know, Ross had that big gut and everything, and he was just out there. It's time for you to be you. People are going to pay you to be you. You don't have to lie. You don't have to cover up. You don't have to hide. If you are in hiding right now, are you really hiding? You're still making social media presence. For some of you guys, you have taken pictures. I'm hearing for the last, the number 3 is significant. For the last 3 years, and in your pictures that you're taking, no one can tell where you are in the world. No one can tell where you are in the world, but you're about to be seen by the world. You're about to be seen, and you cannot take that scary sucker with you, that second guessing, that doubting, the one that feel like the narcissist is still some good in the narcissist individual. That's why you got to break up with them. You can't take them, because where you're going, you got to be for sure. You got to be for sure with your spirit team. You got to be for sure. You got to be in the higher version of you is ready for this. The higher version of you is what's pushing you. Your solar chakras could have been on fire. They could be on fire right now, like in your gut. I'm like Ike Turner. Mine is sweating in here, baby. It's from in here. You got to let it out from in here, okay? And I'm also picking up on that energy because I said it earlier. It is like that Tina Turner transformation. It's like when Ike pulled up and he showed her the gun and he said, "What are you gonna do? Pistol with me?" But they here to see me, Ike. They here to see me. I feel that. I need y'all to feel that. The people are here to see you. Even if this person seemed to be the gifted and talented person in the relationship, they were never the star you were. In your mind, one day you heard Spirit say, this person may have told you, "I'm going to take us to the riches. I'm going to make us wealthy." And one day you heard Spirit say, "No, they're not. It's going to be you." And you never wanted to pick up this cross. You never wanted to be front and center. This is not your first time. This is not your first time getting ready to be on the forefront. This is not your first time getting ready to be on the forefront of this. It is not. This is not. This is the moment that you've been waiting for. This is the calling you have been waiting for. This is the moment. You have said no in many instances. Like the fame and fortune, you're not a person who ever wanted fame or fortune. You wanted the money, but you didn't want the fame. That's you. You're a person who never really wanted to be a person that had to walk around like Michael Jackson, okay? You never wanted to be a person where no matter where you go, because you love your freedom. Spirit is going to give you your freedom, but you are going to need physical protection in this world. Thank you so much. You're going to need physical protection in this world, and it is coming. I seen the other day in a reading, help is on the way, y'all. Help. And I'm not talking about just the spiritual help, because for many of us, we've been dealing with spiritual help. We've been dealing with energetic help, right? We've been hiring our spirit team to help us because we haven't had anybody physically here. We haven't had people that we could trust. But I'm telling you that before December the 31st, your spirit game is going to be locked. You're going to have a team that's going to be like the Black Panther, you know what I mean? Like Chadwick. Whatever is going on with you, nobody's going to know until it's time for them to know. That's how locked it is. This is why you've been sitting at the table preparing, because you needed to make sure that you get rid of whoever that energetic piece of you was. They needed to go. That version of you needed to go. It has to go, because you cannot be questioning yourself in this. You cannot be doubting yourself where you're going. You are walking through this. You got to understand, you've already walked through the valley of the shadow of death. You fear no evil. You were the evil. You are the person that could have took yourself out every day. You walk with death because you were death. You understand death like no other being. You understand why even the craziest things in the world. You understand why each part in a crime is done, why this person made the decision. Not saying that you agree with anybody being unalive, but you can understand why somebody take it to that point. Thank you so much. You can understand that. That's why I'm saying you got to be for sure, because people have been waiting for you. People know their assignments for you. People know who you are. When you meet them, they know who you are. You're not going to have to tell these new people who you are. You're not going to have to tell them what to do. You're not going to have to. Your spirit game telepathically have been waiting for you. But what they're waiting for you to do is say goodbye to you. They're waiting for you to say goodbye to you. That small version, the one that plays small, that small-minded girl, that small-minded guy, that small-town girl, that small-town boy. I don't care where you was born, but something in you has always made you want to make yourself feel little. You've never wanted to be elevated amongst others. You've never really wanted to be in that position, but no matter where you go, no matter where you've been, you've always been a leader. The only person that has denied that you were a leader was you. Even your narc knew you were a leader. Even your narc knew you were a leader. In the very beginning, your narc depended on you. You taught the narc so many things. You taught them so many things. You did. You taught them so many things about yourself. You taught them so many things about life. You gave them a brand new life, a brand new world. You did this for your narc. Now it's time for you to do this for yourself. You got to shut down. You got to disengage with the old version of you. Oh, you cannot go. If you're wondering, what is it? Why is it? Why can't I break through? Why can't I go through? Because there's a small version of you. It's a little bitty small one, but you got to say bye within the next 24 to 72 hours. Because I'm like Young Jock, I'm here. It's going down. It's going down. And I'm telling you, for the narcissist and their family, for their in particular family, and I'm talking about their spiritual family, right? Some of their family members are their spiritual family. Just like we have the side of the divine, right? The karmics have their families too. They didn't come here alone either. They came here and they met with their karmic people just like us. And guess what? I'm telling you now, those people you're going to see, there's going to be illnesses, I'm hearing, y'all. There are some people, and for some of you guys, you're going to know this message is for you, because for some of you guys, AIDS and HIV is running prevalent. Someone is going to be, thank you so much, somebody's going to be on their sick bed. Somebody is like a cancer, right? You could have even been a cancer survivor, right? This person, for some of you guys, you were ill. You were ill. This person caused you so much illness. Like when people say, you make me sick to my stomach, or you make me sick, this person physically made your body sick. They physically made your body sick. And now your body as well. You're probably a person who don't even want to take an aspirin, okay? You don't even want to deal with medication, because around them, you took so much. You took on in reality who they were. You took on them when it was literally, it's giving destiny swap, y'all. It's giving destiny swap, okay? This person, the life that they're about to live, you lived an inkling of what they're about to endure. You lived an inkling. And if you thought that their lives elevated, because this person, when y'all disconnected, for the public, for the general public, it looked like their life was just going up, while you looked like you were just going down, like your life was just falling down, like your life was crumbling. Baby, there was nothing much of you in that slingshot just taking it back, baby. You was taking it back because you had some things in you. As I'm hearing, you had some things that were rooted in you. You had some things that were rooted in you that have to be pulled out. Thank you. You had some things that were rooted. And I'm seeing, y'all, these are not just your roots. These are like your ancestral roots. This is like your lineage root, y'all. I'm a woman that has no birth children, but we know that our family is not our birth family. It is our spiritually divine family, y'all. And some of your children, even if you're adoptive parents or you have foster kids, you met those kids for a reason. You have those kids for a reason. These kids are a part of your soul tribe. You may have like one or two of them that's not. You may have one or two kids in your life, birth kids or not, that are karmic, because those kids are playing for the karmic team as well. And you got to understand who you are. That's why you and this child could never really connect. That the thing for you to do is, thank you. The thing for you to do is you're rooting this. You're rooting this. I'm hearing you're rooting this out of this world. You're taking whatever this toxic energy that your lineage has been carrying. And for many of you guys, I'm hearing for some of your families, you've had a lineage of people, male or female, that have experienced like SA. Childhood, adulthood. It's something about it, because it's something to do with your sacral chakra. It's something to do with your womb. For some of you guys, if you haven't been able to have children, it's because it's something to do with your womb. They're feeling like, if you're a man or a woman and you had struggles with children, it's something to do with your womb, because the karmic is so simple-minded. They're sitting here thinking that it's only going to come through your blood DNA, but help me, Holy Ghost. It is coming through the blood of your lineage, of your soul tribe blood. That's the DNA that you're activating. But for some of you guys in your families, there were some things that were rooted inside of you, some dark things, and you carried that. You carried that on top of you. You almost wore it like a crown, you know what I mean? And you are the one, and you have said, I don't want to be the one. Get somebody else to do it. It's almost like you were sitting there saying, like I'm hearing Jesus saying, pass this cup from me. You wanted this cup passed from you. You wanted somebody else to do this. You may have been into it with your mama. You may have been into it with your daddy. You may have been into it with a parent, because you did not want to do this. This is why you need to know the karmic came, because only you can do this. Only you can do. There are some things in this life. There are some things in this world that other people can do. There are some things that other people can do, but there are some things that other people just cannot do. You can't miss this. You won't miss this, is what I'm hearing. It doesn't matter if you're 68 years old. You're going to do this. I need you to understand this. You are the seed. You are the seed. Like they say in the Bible, Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy. You are the seed. You are the spiritual anointed seed. Like I'm hearing now, you could have been a child that people like told your mom to, like unalive you before you were born. You could have been that kid. You could have been like what they want to call like a child it's something about, it was a struggle for you to get here. There was a struggle for you to get here, but you are the seed. You are the seed. I'm not saying to you that you're going to be you're going to be here to see the oyster. Like it's really giving me like I'm seeing Martin Luther King. You may not be here when it all plays out. You may not be here. But you have to plant the seed. You have to plant the seed. Like this world, it depends on this seed that you are planting. It has nothing to do with your children like that. It has nothing to do with the children that you're birthing. It's not like that. It's the children of the Spirit. It's the children of like the children of God, y'all. Like I'm not really understanding, but it's like these angelic, like it's these angels, like it's these children. Like you are, like, I know some people don't like the word chosen, but you are chosen. You were chosen. You didn't want to be chosen. You didn't even know what that means. Some of you got saved for insurance policies, right? Like if you're a Christian, you got saved for insurance policies. You didn't really understand it. You don't really understand humans, right? Like you're a human that sometimes it's difficult for you to understand the things. Like you have studied humans since you were a little kid. That's what you do. You have studied human interaction. You could have studied psychology, whether you went to school or not. You have read these books about psychology. You have studied these things about humans to understand these things, but I need you to understand you are the seed that must be planted. Because look at Martin Luther. His kids didn't come out and do everything that he did. It has nothing to do with your children. It has nothing to do with your children. Your children could be a part of your soul tribe, but it has nothing to do with your children. I'm telling you, you are that child. You are that seed. And I'm even hearing, because it's going to become an adult, you're the child. You're the child. You're the baby. You're the vessel. You're the beginning, right? And even though you've seen it, because you've seen, Spirit has shown you, I'm seeing now, Spirit has shown you how big this is going to be. And you've been wondering, how am I going to do this? I'm one person. I don't have a lot of people. I may not trust a lot of people. How am I going to do this, right? You're not doing this on your own. You're not. People are coming, like I said before, December the 31st is this year, y'all. And I don't normally get dates, y'all. I don't do the whole date things, but I'm telling you, there's some baseline and there's some people that are in your arena now. They're your soul tribe. For some of you guys, you've met some of your soul tribe. You've met them. But I'm talking more heavy hitters. The ones that are here, these are foundational people. But some heavy hitters, I'm talking in the masses. But you got to get out. You got to open your mouth. You have to speak up. Whatever it is that you've been through, you're no longer telling that story. You're not telling that story. That's not the story. Thank you so much. That's not the story that you're telling anymore. It's time to change the narrative. You've always been the leader. You've always been the leader. So when you're dealing with narcissistic situations, y'all, sometimes, thank you, you got to narc the narc. Okay, you got to be a narcer in real life. Okay, so how you narc your narc is what I'm telling you guys. You have to disconnect, you have to disengage, and definitely distrust, but you got to continue forward. You got to continue forward. You do not get distracted. You do not get distracted. You keep going forward. You don't talk about the narc. When the narc comes in, and a lot of times when you're hearing that, I'm hearing that when you hear those thoughts that come in, I need you to talk to the narc. That voice that's in your head, I need you to command. I need you to demand whatever it is that you're wanting. I need you, since they're coming for you, I need you to take control. When those thoughts come in, I don't need you to be, oh, no, 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 no. No, I need you to tell the narc, like, no, sir. No, ma'am, not today. But I need you to tell them in details what you need them to do, right? And it's not, I need you to go to hell. I need you to tell the narc some of the most loving things is what I'm hearing. Tell them some of the most loving things. I need you to speak love into them. I need you to speak life into that narc that comes into your head. I need you to literally not be cruel. Because you're not a cruel person. We're not going to do the nasty conversation with the narc anymore, y'all. We're not. We're going to be nasty, nice to that ass. That's what we're going to do. Because you got to understand that the vessel that you're embodying, you can't keep doing those, I'm hearing demonic conversations in your head with them. So some of y'all having some real drag out, knockout, cuss outs up in your head, okay? Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Like, you need to cut it. Like, cut it out and speak that positivity, because you are speaking life. You are a life speaker. You are a person who speaks life. You give life. When you go into a room and you meet people, you speak life into people every day. You can run into a store and no one has spoken to the cashier all day, and you speak life into that person. I need you to speak. I need you to speak life into this person. I need you to say some of the most angelic things that you can think of, okay? I need you to make them sick with your loving self. That's what I'm here. Make them sick with your loving self, okay? Don't be nice to the actual narc. I'm not saying let's go have a conversation and sit down and have a spot of tea with the narc. I didn't say that. Please don't do that. That's not what she said. But when the narc comes in your head, because they're not going to want the kindness, so they're going to leave. They're not going to want the kindness. They're not going to trust you with being kind necessarily to them. They're not going to come back because the voice that they have in your mind, it's a nasty one. It's a nasty one. You're not going to start because you're saying nice things to them. Thank you. Because you're saying nice things to them, you're not going to start thinking they saying nice stuff. You already don't trust them. So do believe you don't trust the narc. But start saying kind things because your spirit needs to hear the kind things. You got to bring that up. You're rooting those things out of you. You're rooting those things out of you. I heard your goggles. I don't know who that's for, but you have on your lenses. You have them on. You can see them for who they are, but you got to start speaking your story. You got to start telling your story. You got to start professing this life into people, guys. You got to start doing your work, beloved, for real. It's no longer sitting on the sideline. It's no longer, oh, well, I'm not going to do this right now because I got this and this and this and this to do. It's time to get to work, y'all. It's really giving me the harvest is plenty, but the workers are few. You have so many gifts because you are several workers, and it's time to get to work. You use those gifts on fighting off the narcs and their family and the different scenarios and all the different stories. You've done enough of that. Thank you. You've done enough of that. You don't have time for that. You don't. Where spirit is about to take you, you're going to propel at such a rate. That's why I'm saying you need these kindness, right? And good morning, which made me think of Good Morning America. Some of you guys are going to be debuted on television. Some of you guys are going to be debuted on movies and films. Whatever it is that you're doing to tell your story, your debut is about to be here. This narc it's giving me like I'm seeing something that it's definitely given legal, okay, y'all? So whether this is a spiritual court or a physical court, y'all, but there's like this court, and there's something about something's going to take place, and there's something about them exposing or snitching or the way they're going to paint something, somebody, confirmation burp, somebody like a judge, right? Somebody of a higher whatever is going to make a calling, right? They're going to make a judgment call. They're going to see through this. They're going to see this. Thank you. They're going to see through this, and they're going to make a decision. This decision is going to play out in your favor. I need you to understand this decision, but you got to understand that what's going to happen, you got to be ready to go. You are past ready. You've wrote enough notes, okay? For my note takers, okay? You got enough notes. You've written out your plan. You don't did Habakkuk 2 and 2 so many times. You could probably write the whole damn book of Habakkuk at this point, okay? I need you to go forward with your plans. It's no longer, you can't sit. You can't sit because you have to understand that your time with the narc, those experiences have to be propelled into this new earth. They have to be propelled. The strength, the body, the height, like you may be 5 feet, you may be 4 feet, but in real life, your spirit is like 20 feet tall. Like you're a giant. It's almost giving me, I'm seeing now like the skydive that I did a few months ago. And I went skydiving, y'all. It was like the most surreal thing. I have never got to be in an experience like that. It had nothing to do with the skydive, but I finally felt my height. I finally felt like the way that I saw things. So I need for you guys to ascend. I need for you to levitate spiritually, okay? I'm not saying let's go and start trying to do no tricky trick stuff, y'all, but I need you to get above this situation. I need you to get above the whole entire situation and stand in your power. I need you to stand in your truth. There is no denying. You don't have to justify anything. You don't have to argue back with anything. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say a word. You say nothing. You say nothing. You don't entertain anybody that's giving out the narcissistic conversation. You don't entertain them because you are the good omen. You are the good omen. You are loyal. You are the good and faithful servant. Okay. Somebody may have a GMC. Somebody may love Android as well. Minimal attention. Okay. Southwest for some of you guys get ready to take flight. There's caution. A Toyota could be significant. Isolation, the name Richard, and save yourself. Save yourself, okay? Dark skin, that doesn't mean necessarily that you're black. You could be a dark skin, even pale-sided person. You could be tanned, okay? They could be, okay? But U-Haul is here again. You're moving forward. I'm seeing the Chariot here. You are moving forward. The karmic, looking back, don't look back, okay? Libra energy could be significant, y'all. And Libra is also, Libra is justice. So I need you guys to know that justice is here. Karmic justice is here. You have prayed. You have wrote enough. You scribed. You've had enough readings. As you guys can tell, I didn't even pull out. I didn't even get a chance to pull out my tarots. All I did was I started here with this one right here. And the rest of this is pretty much energetically I'm pulled, right? So all of your gifts are there, guys. All of your gifts, your talents, everything that you need, you are locked and loaded. You ready for this? You're ready for this. You are so ready for this. I need you to understand you're ready. Some of you guys may have had like a recent, I heard the word scare, but it's not a scare, like a recent, like reminder, right? They could have reached out. They could have tried to serve you. But they're trying. They're trying. They're at their last. Like I see them like scaving on this like this mountain on this wall where they're sliding. They're sliding down. It's given Scar. Okay, I don't know in here who loves Lion King, but it's really giving Scar. Okay, it's really giving Scar. It's Scar is about to go down. Okay, Scar is about to go down in this situation. Simba, I'm imagining you. Simba is about to be out here having fun. Okay, living your best life. Okay, you've waited for this. Yeah. Okay. That's the message, y'all. That's the message. It just said that's the message. So take what resonates. Absolutely leave the rest. For those of you that may have missed it, I did record it on my other phone. I'm going to put it on my YouTube page, which is also NanNan 2.5 Plus Edition. I thank you so much for being here, guys. I hope this message gave you everything that you needed, and it met you wherever it needed to meet you. Like I said, I woke up. This is what was on my heart, on my mind. The letters C and E, okay, I'm still channeling, could be significant, but this is what was on my heart and my mind. You have beat the karmic. You have beat the narcissist. The feelings that you've been feeling are real. You're not crazy. Stop trying to explain to people what you've been through. A lot of people should just be grateful and thankful that they've never lived through what you freaking not only survived, but I heard slay like a motherfucking dragon, okay? Dragons could be significant to some of you guys, okay? You could like dragon tales, all right? But like I said, that is the message. You guys have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, right? I think that's what they say, okay? Yeah, all right. Bye-bye. Talk to you later.